first few weeks of Big Brother Canada have been a wild one. I find myself in a rush every week to try and keep up with everything I missed on the live feeds, and I'll be honest, it's been a whirlwind of a time trying to keep up with them. For me, one of the most fascinating things has been the ball pit. What do the balls mean? We know there's some balls that are bigger and different colors, and we know that even some of the balls have bingo numbers on them now. But could you imagine the excitement if on eviction night, LaToya would have pulled that purple ball out of her pocket, saving her game? I get some goosebumps even thinking about it. So I want to talk to you guys about secret rooms, and not just secret rooms in Big Brother Canada 9, because who knows what's going to end up turning out from the Expedia room, the balls. There's still so much to learn. But how about 5 times there's been hidden rooms inside the Big Brother house, both in the US and in Canada? Don't go anywhere. What's up, internet? My name's Ori. Welcome back to the channel. Make sure you hit that subscribe button because this video is for subscribers only.
And it's all free. Free, you heard me. You do not want to miss this.
Expedia open.
Really?
There's no way.
I think so. That's not sure. That's not right.
I guess let's start with one of the first hidden rooms that I can remember. Big Brother 6. Rachel, in her HOH room, got a clue that there was a secret room. That clue led her eventually to a compass that was in the living room. Only problem was, there were a ton of house guests around. She couldn't just grab it. She had to wait for the right time. Like, it's right there. Grab it. Go for it. But she couldn't. She had to wait for the right moment. And when she did, she seized it. Underneath, there was another clue. She actually had to hold it up to the mirror because it was written backwards. This was such a good search and hunt, and that sent her on another mission to try and find the actual secret room. She had to find out how to get into this room, open up a hatch, get on in there some way, all while a house guest was literally sleeping in the same room.
It looked like a royal bedroom with fur on the beds. It kind of looked like Donald Trump's.
Well, let's not go there. But in this room, there was the key that actually unlocked the hot tub. There was also the safes. But again, I think the big thing I want to point out here is how awesome the search and the hunt was to get into the room. And not just into the room, but out of the room as well. She had a secret door she could look through, but there was always somebody out there. And it was really hard to get out of there once she was in without getting caught. Even Kaser almost caught her as she was exiting the room, and it was really close there. So this is maybe one of the best examples of how to do a scavenger hunt inside the Big Brother house. The only thing I didn't like is that only the HOH was able to actually find this room. It would have been more fun if anyone was able to.
It's just an ordinary day in the Big Brother house, or so I thought. In the Big Brother house, everything is kind of the same. So when something changes, it's for a reason.
And with that, the hunt was on. So Allison got the hidden clue that was hidden inside this new potted plant that was put in the house, and she did it right in front of everybody's nose. Now, that led her on another hunt where she had to go to the backyard pool. She actually had to get into the pool because there were hockey pucks hidden at the bottom of it. So Canadian. And this led to maybe one of my favorite visuals in all of Big Brother history. Allison searching in the pool while the rest of the house is in the kitchen. Look at that. She eventually gets one of the pucks, which has another clue, which is going to lead her on the next part of this scavenger hunt.
You ready, boo?
Is it almost ready?
It's done.
Okay, I'll be right back. I want to change.
After getting out of her wet clothes, she's able to continue her search, and it takes her to the hot tub area where she finds the next clue in the mirror. I love how most of the clues are just there, and she could be found at any moment.
I'm so sorry. No, that's okay. I get scared easy.
So now that she has all the clues, there's still a little bit of a trick to this. One, it's pretty much in the middle of the living room, so it's not the easiest place to conceal, and she's got to do a combination here on the door. It's not as straightforward as just walking in. Much similar to our first hidden room, it is very difficult to get in and out undetected, and I love that. That's a huge part of what makes this exciting. Unlike Survivor, where the hidden immunity idols are sometimes off in the woods, this is out in the middle of everyone, so you can't really hide. After a little bit of struggle, Allison is able to get into the secret room.
Hello, secret room. I'm back.
Maybe the only problem I have with this setup is Allison actually spent the first week of the game living in this room. But again, that's a minor detail that she had an advantage of. Arissa gives her her final clue here on how to find her hidden veto, and then it's all hers. This next secret room I do have a bit of an issue with, and it's not the problem that most people have with this twist when they think about it, but I have a little bit of a different issue. In Big Brother Canada 3, their have-not room was pretty basic. Concrete walls, concrete floor, dirty mattresses. Not a great place that you would want to sleep. But it did have one really interesting thing about it that I thought was really cool, and they kept teasing us that it was going to have a secret.
And then we heard the siren go off.
JP and Brittany actually pretty quickly realized that if they moved to the outside of the room, the siren would eventually turn off. And that leads to some interesting questions. Very curious indeed. The biggest question was, what was the siren for? Was it just to annoy them, or did it have a purpose? And Kevin, when he was a have-not, he decided to do some experiments.
I now know how to control the alarm. 2 very sneaky, very sensitive tiles in the middle of the floor. This house is a crazy place. There's powers and secrets everywhere.
And this is maybe my biggest problem with this twist is Kevin was not able to get whatever the power was at this moment. There was no way. There was other plans.
For the past 48 hours, Canada has been voting for the 2 house guests they want to be have-nots for the week, and the results are in.
My gosh.
The 2 have-nots are Sarah and Brittany.
Canada, do you hate me?
No, Brittany. In fact, they were giving you maybe the greatest gift anybody could be given in this game. They were voting you and Sarah to get a secret power. And this is maybe the thing that I don't like. It's so limited on who actually gets the power. It was like they teased us that, oh, anybody could get this, but there was never actually a chance for anyone other than who Canada voted for to get this secret power. After this, they go on to have a full scavenger hunt, but I think that's enough for this one. BB Cam 5 did something that was kind of interesting. To distract the house guests, they made them clean up the house.
Karen was here. Oh my God, Bruno, you gotta do better.
While this is all going on, William makes his way to the storage room where he ends up changing a trash bag. What does he see while he's doing that? Oh, just a clue to a hidden power. And while he's trying to read it, he actually almost gets caught here by Demetrius. Yeah, real smooth there, William. Now, this all really just sets up for him going back to the storage room for maybe the most elaborate reveal I've ever seen in Big Brother. Nope, we're not done yet. That was just another clue. William then had to make his way to the backyard and start crawling military style through this cramped, dark, black hole until eventually he made his way all the way through and he found the black hole power of veto. Now, again, this one was a little weird and it just felt manufactured in some way.
What are you doing?
I was looking around.
What? Oh, don't give me nothing.
Karen, stop that.
Well, he did it first.
Clues to the secret are all around you. BB-19 had maybe one of my favorite executions of a hidden secret room, except for one big flaw, but we'll get to that. Once the house guests saw the message on the TV, it led to a pretty tame version of hide and go veto. Everybody was searching different nooks and crannies around the house, trying to find the secret clue to what the message meant.
It's a secret. What secret?
Another thing I really loved about this one was there were these posters all around the house that were also part of the clues, right? So you had to look at each one and try and figure out what each separate thing meant. And credit where credit's due, it was actually Paul who started to figure out a lot of this stuff.
Let your boy work. He's good with puzzles.
Once more and more clues started to be figured out by more house guests, it became harder and harder to actually find the secret room without being discovered. It even came down to the point where Paul figured out he had to call Paris. It was written on a plane. But once he got to the phone booth, there were too many people around. What was he going to do?
The door will open.
Oh my.
Woo! Where do I find myself? Boom! Paris! That's where you've been this whole time? Hiding? I love you!
Things probably would have been great if they ended there, but sadly they didn't. Paul tried to convince everybody that, oh, only one person gets to go in, but eventually everybody just tried themselves, and it was just kind of a revolving door of house guests entering the room one after another. I just don't know what the point of a secret room is if everybody gets to go into it. There you have it. 5 times there were hidden rooms inside the Big Brother house. If you liked that video, make sure you hit that like button. If you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video, you never miss a stream. Every Thursday, I stream the live evictions right here on my channel so you can watch along with us as we see who will be evicted that week. Also, you may have noticed there was a secret hidden in this video. In fact, if you can figure out what the hidden message is in this video and comment it down below, the first person to do so will get a subscription to my Twitch channel. Yeah, like a $5.99 value, whatever that is. You will get one. I will gift it to you, and then you can watch ad-free on my Twitch channel when we're streaming on Twitch. So once again, thank you for watching this video if you made it all the way through to the end, and I will see you next time.